I got the viral Temu tablet. This tablet comes with 8000 mAh of power. It also comes with different AI features like AI text extractor and AI video upscaling. This also comes with 16 gigs of storage, and it also comes with memory that is expandable to 1 terabyte. Also comes with this pretty handy Bluetooth keyboard and a tablet case that can also transform into a stand for when you are working on the tablet.
Oh, this is clean. This is clean. This is what I mean.
I have been constantly bombarded online with different ads about viral Temu tablets. So I gave in and I got myself one. In this video, I'll be showing you all the features, the specifications of the tablet, and I'll be giving you my thoughts on whether it is best to get a tablet on Temu or if it is a pure scam. First thing that I'm going to say about this tablet is that it is pretty heavy. When I first got it, I was like, is this going to be a toy phone or an actual tablet? Saw the packaging, the box, the everything, and I was like, okay, looking pretty legit at this point. Opened up the box. It came with just a USB-C cord, no charger inside. That was a bit disappointing for me, but I kept pushing on. I saw this Bluetooth keyboard and I was like, I knew that I was going to get the Bluetooth keyboard because it was in the description when I was getting the tablet, but to actually see it delivered, I'm like, that's good. Got the tablet, the weight was pretty hefty, popped on the case. They say the case doubles as a stand. They were honest about that as well. I was like, this is looking good. It's looking pretty good so far. Turned on the tablet was on, it was charged. I was like, very good, very good. Now, because I have a visual impairment, all my devices I use with accessibility features. And on regular Android devices, to activate VoiceOver, it is holding down the volume up and volume down button for about 3 seconds to activate the accessibility settings. Because I have not done anything on this tablet, I've not set it up, nothing has happened. The only thing I have done is to power it on. I said, let me see if this will work, because I cannot proceed to setting up the tablet if the accessibility feature is not on. Tried it, held the volume up and volume down button for about 3 seconds, and lo and behold, it was on. I was so gassed. I said that this is definitely a plus on Temu's side. The originality of the tablet has not been called into question yet. Proceeded to setting up the tablet. I set up the tablet offline because when you get the tablet, the airplane mode is off and you cannot get to the setting if you do not set up the tablet. When I was done setting it, I went to the settings only just to verify that the storage that it claimed to come with, that it actually came with it. One of the specifications that it has is that it comes with 6 gig RAM, 428 gig ROM. Due to the fact that this tablet is only going to be used for watching YouTube videos and doing my assignments in school, I was like, I don't need much space. I'm going to definitely extend this because it says that it extends to about 1 terabyte. So I said I'm definitely going to extend this. So I expanded the 6 gig of RAM storage to 16 gig because it had that feature to expand your storage. Lo and behold, I was able to do that seamlessly. Then I got a 128 gig memory card from Temu as well, put it in, checked if it was recognized by the tablet, and lo and behold, it was. I was like, let's start testing all the AI features because I got this particular tablet. The name of the tablet is the T-Class 60 AI tablet. Wow! I got it for the AI features, and the AI features I was most interested in was the AI text extractor,
0.3,
AI video upscaling, then AI posture. I checked out the posture features of the AI, nothing more, just recommendations on my posture if I lean forward too much when working on the tablet or if I'm sitting some type of way when working on the tablet. AI text extractor works very well. Then the AI video upscaling, fantastic as well, makes the overall video viewing experience very top notch. And the display resolution of this tablet is 2K. Very clean and very crystal, despite the fact that it's LCD and not OLED. So big ups to it for that. Thoroughly enjoyed watching YouTube videos on this tablet. Let's talk about its other features. It did not come with a stylus pen, and it does not have that inbuilt feature of palm rejection. I had to go and get external stylus pens for it, a universal stylus pen. And we were testing the stylus pen out. As you can clearly see, my brother was able to write somewhat seamlessly on the thing. Just avoid your fingers touching it because, like I said, no palm rejection. And just like the screen says, like and subscribe if you have not already subscribed. We also tested the Bluetooth keyboard. This is a plus for you. The Bluetooth keyboard works really, really well. You charge it up, then connect it via Bluetooth to the tablet, obviously. Let's talk about the battery capacity of this tablet. Comes with a whopping 8000 mAh of battery, which is not surprising because the bigger the screen of the tablet, the more juice it has to come with. It's 10 watt charging, not fast charging, not slow, just charging. But I'm happy to announce that a good 2.5 hours of charging this thing will get it from 0 to about 90 something percent, maybe 100% effectively, which is very good for me because this is not a main device, it is just an assistant device. But seeing that 10 hours 10 watts charging for 8,000 millia, I was a bit apprehensive to get it at first because I was like, 8,000 millia, 10 watts, this thing is going to charge forever. Pleasant surprise to see that it doesn't charge slow or annoyingly slow. And secondly, the battery is pretty long lasting. 2 hours of uninterrupted charge and this is fully charged from 0 to 100%, and that's very efficient, and it gives me less headache where this is concerned. Not low budget in that aspect if you ask me. Something else I want to point out is that it is pretty relatively quick to charge but slow to die. It doesn't die anyhow, which shows that the battery is also pretty solid. In one of my videos, especially where I was comparing Android and iPhone, I talked about how iPhones have Androids beat with the stereo sound system on the phone itself, that I haven't seen any Android device that has that kind of stereo sound. I am happy to be corrected because this tablet gives better stereo sound quality than the iPhone, at least 2, 3. It's good to have that debunked because this tells me that definitely that there are Androids out there, especially flagship Android devices, that have that kind of sound quality that I am going to love in my devices. Working with the tablet is very seamless, it's very smooth. It's very heavy, but thank God for the fact that the case is a stand. I also got a tablet sleeve for extra protection because, like I said, this is very heavy. If this falls, I feel like damages can happen to it because it is a very budget-friendly device. These are the pictures and videos that I took with the tablet. Trash! The quality is trash. And at the beginning, when I first got the tablet, I pulled it out. I was like, tablets should be able to fit in huge sensors, which would in turn give better camera quality, photographic quality, video quality. I guess that's the case for maybe Apple tablets, but not for these budget-friendly tablets. But that's not a big deal to me because I didn't get it for its photographic or videographic prowess. It does exactly what I needed to do, and very happy about that. Also got headphones for the thing because it comes with a headphone jack. So overall, I am immensely pleased with the tablet because every single reason why I got it, it delivered and over delivered on it. I'm also grateful for the keyboard it came with. For this particular store, I didn't have the option to get it without the keyboard, but I'm going to make good use of it, or at least my brother is going to make good use of it because he has nabbed it. But overall, extremely pleased with the tablet. And final review on this: when you see all those Temu ads about the tablets and all that, tips on shopping when shopping for those tablets: make sure to read the specifications. If you don't understand what is being written in specifications, copy and paste them to your any AI assistant to break it down for you in the simplest and most comprehensive way that you will be able to digest. Also read descriptions. If you are a beginner in this online shopping, budget shopping thing, try your best to stick to products that have a lot of reviews from people that don't seem to be robots, from people from different countries. Keep buying products that are set up like this, clear specifications and descriptions, and a lot of reviews until you are able to build up your expertise on this online shopping thing to a point where you can actually spot good products without much reviews or any review. But still, specifications and descriptions have to be clear because they can use pictures to deceive people into buying what they think they are buying and still be able to get away with it because their specifications say something else, then the picture says something else. That's it for this video. If you liked, please like. If you're interested in seeing more content like this, consider subscribing, turning on your notification bell so that you get notified every single time I upload a new video. Consider watching any of the 2 videos on the end screen. I'll see you in my next one. Love you and choose.